An elderly woman, praying with her daughter and son to a shrine of her deceased husband, was struck by a stray bullet inside her living room as she sat in this chair reciting litanies in his honor. The family had just gathered together for supplications before retiring for the night when the distant sound of gunshots caught their attention. Miguel Alpuche was struck on the right ankle before realizing that his mother had also been shot in the back.
It's happened about 9 o'clock. We were getting ready to go to bed. So me, my mom, and my sister, who's visiting from Chetumal, because we were celebrating 1 year. We did our Cabo de Año, that we call it, our rosary, celebrating his 1 year passing. But that was over. So we were about to go to bed. Me and my mom sat in the sofa because my sister was, like I said, is here from Chetumal visiting. So we were having a conversation, and I suggested, I said, okay, since we have the altar up and everything up, let's pray, before we go to bed. The routine, you pray in bed before you say good night. So we said, let's do it out here. We were about to do that when we heard the gunshots thing from a distance. It didn't sound immediately like, right in front of the house. You heard it from a distance.
The slugs were not meant for the worshippers, but the havoc wreaked inside a two-story home when the bullets flew wide of their intended target has left them shaken up and injured.
I jump up, you react. You hear this so much gunshots, so I react. I jumped up because I have my mom, and my sister, so you to protect your family, not knowing that because you're in your house. I stood and I tried to get to the door when I realized that my floor have blood and my foot. I said, what? This means I get shot. So I turned to my sister. I said, sis, please don't tell my mom I get shot. So while that was happening, I hear my mom. She started to scream out, my back, my back. So I turn around. I tell my sister, let's check. And I said, Mom, lean over so I could see your back. The blood and everything. Because my mom is my priority. And there was nothing. I didn't see any. I said, Mom, no, you're okay. You're fine. It's just the fright. He said, no, my back. And she started screaming. And so when we saw the blood, then we realized she got hit from behind. The bullet came in through the house, through my bedroom, into the sofa.
84-year-old Ignacia Alpuche, whose son requested that she not be videoed for the story, was grazed in the back after the bullet perforated the wooden walls before punching through the fabric of the sofa.
Fortunately, it just touched her. It didn't just give her a minor puncture, but, but the bullet did as much damage. I got the bullet that hit me, went through my ankle, and exited out. So that's basically it. That's all I can say, honestly.
When you realized that you were both injured, what did you guys do next? Did you signal for help?
Yes, I came to the door because I realized my mom, and like I said, my mom has been ill for years, and I'm the one that take care of my mom. And so I came to the door. I have my nephews that live right in front of us. So I came out and I started to shouting, please, we need help. Me and Grandma got shot. I started to tell my nephews, please, we need help. And that's about it. The neighbors started to come over. And then one neighbor, the young man from in front of the house, he came and brought a towel and wrapped me up, and they took me to the hospital. Because what happened, we called ambulance.
The vicinity, which includes Antelope Street, Pelican Street, Raccoon and Iguana Streets, has become a hotspot of late. What is interesting is that these streets are within a few blocks of the Raccoon Street precinct. You live in a neighborhood that for quite some time has been a bit dangerous in terms of some of the individuals who traffic through the area and some of the incidents that have unfolded within the general vicinity. Speak to us on that, living here in this particular hotspot.
What can I say? We just have to pray every day. Our faith has to be strong. That's all I can say. We have to have faith in God. I'm still here, no?
The irony, however, is that it's within proximity of the Raccoon Street police station.
Exactly. And what was embarrassing, and I must say this, the first media house I'm telling this, when the first mobile patrol came here while I was shouting for help, I asked them, they refused help. They said they need to know description of who did the shooting or what happened before. I said, I have a mom, 84, got shot. We're innocently in our living room. And that was the response from the police.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani, Cayetano.